Alright, here we are, everyone. I'm just starting a new game. I just kind of went through doing just most of the tutorial here. Um, so I'm doing this on the computer. I do have some mods in here that goes. This is different from just the base game, but this is a game I really do enjoy. I have a ton of hours playing this. Um, it's just one of those fun, and I get to explore things. I don't have to worry about certain quests unless, you know, they do have some in here. Anybody that's played this for a long time, they know what I'm talking about. We do have traders and all that. Um, so as we start out, no, like I said, I do want to admit I do have mods in here, and the reason why I have the mods in here, I think I hear a zombie. Um, some of the reasons why I do have mods in here, I don't see anyone, is mainly because we get oops, character here. Okay. All right. So if you look at the lower left corner here, I have a food. I can see how much food and how much water I have. My health bar is there. Um, my level and everything else should be down there. I do have my normal, um, essentially your 1 through 9 as to what equipment you have, and we also have a bigger backpack available. The other thing that really comes into this is when I start going into our skills. Now they had redone all the skills and everything else. What the mod did is it kind of put some of this back to where we were. Um, so let's see if I can remember how. All right. Um, I'm really modded out here. I do this for fun, so I mean, forgive me when you see how many points available here. Um, just starting out, we have this thing cranked up just so we can just really run around, have fun. Um, and if you're used to any of my other content, that's really where we are. This is all for fun. One of the nice things that this mod put in, and I can't remember the name of the mod. So if you find the mod or whatever, what this does is this adds prestige points. Um, so running around, you don't have to worry about certain things, especially when it comes to. And I really love this one category here. We have corpse exploiting. Um, so as I kind of level this out, and it gets a little wonky here. There we are. All right, so we can gather body parts from the zombie remains and all that stuff, and then at the very end here, it allows us to really kind of um, use zombies as food. So essentially, yeah, you're going to be doing some cannibalism, but you know, I'm not turning the zombies off. We're having fun with it, and it really gives us that ability that zombies give us more than just um, something to worry about. Um, so in those regards, I mean, it's really kind of nice. And then we just kind of go through all the other stuff here. Um, and of course, as you can see, I've got like 880 points. We get to a point where I have more points than I'll ever be able to have or use, and that's perfectly fine. Um, I don't have any issues with any of that stuff. It's just doing this for the fun here. Um, let's see, Dollar Huntsman, well insulated, getting off the land. These are ones that are really kind of nice to level up as soon as we can, like the healing factor, iron gut, cardio, archery. Uh, I'll say it in this regard. If I'm playing the game as the game kind of is, even like this, um, and parkour, you'll see why I do parkour really good. Um, I use a lot of bow and arrow. I might get my hand on guns and stuff like that. but when I do the bow and arrow, the most is in a regular game. If I have like the cheats turned on and I can just spawn ammo or whatever, you know, we're doing that kind of fun. I don't care. Um, it's just the whole thing of, you know, when I'm really just running around. We're playing this as a little bit more of a serious. Um, I do kind of keep my eye on just doing everything with the bow and arrow as much as I can. Some of this really kind of comes down to when you're doing bow and arrow on this. Oops, um, and I'm just kind of going through all this real quick. Um, oops, all right. When you have all the zombies and all that, having the bow and arrow, oops, uh, you don't make as much noise, so you don't um, attract more zombies. At least not quite as much. Um, so I mean, as you can see, yeah, I'm heavily modded here, playing the game, and I do this for the fun of it. Uh, I enjoy playing the game uh, because of all the other things I get into. You know, I don't really get a lot of time, so when I get a little bit of time here and all that, you know, just like anyone else, I do enjoy playing some video games. I was playing the Pal World, uh, but to me, this is still like Minecraft, except with better graphics, and you know, we got a little zombie, and we will end up doing like you know, farming and all that stuff out of here too. We usually end up doing quite a bit of farming for food, but once we get going here, which that shouldn't be all that much. Um, you know, as you can see, I mean, how fast I'm able to level up here. It doesn't take all that much here, and this is just me kind of starting off. All I really did on this, you know, I'll exit out of this, is I logged in, just kind of got my base starting stuff here. I'm still, all right, start a base, so I have to place a block here, so I do have to fix up the place. I went into here, I kind of fixed it up just a little bit, keep the zombies from coming in. And, you know, I had some zombies down here, I kind of sniped them off. And we just kind of go from here. So now we need to place a block. Let me get a block placed in here somewhere. Just got to figure out exactly where I want to put it. And I can hear zombies out there. I just don't know where they are at the moment. Thought I did blocks. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Unless there they are. Okay. So I'm going to put the block here. We're going to fix it up. Alright. Now I'm going to tear it down. We got to build a campfire in here. Because of everything going on. There we are. We're going to get a campfire right here. Alright, secure storage chest. So, where's my campfire go? Trying to find her. There it is. My eyes aren't working so well this morning, as you can see. Alright, so I've had that. Here's my secure storage. Oops, I don't have room for that. Alright. Campfire. Secure storage chest. And we're gonna, whoops. There we are. Alright. It's already unlocked. Never mind. Alright, so let's get a little bit of stuff in here. Let's make sure we have some wood in here. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Alright, so food. I need food. Alright, so we got some food in me. Got some coffee in me. Ooh, I got a level 6 pipe pistol already. Alright. Kind of an unexpected thing, and I do have some ammo maybe for it. I'm not going to worry about it quite yet, but alright, so this is going to be my storage area. Let's see, some little stuff in there. And as you can hear, I'm using an Xbox controller kind of plugged in here. Maybe that. Iron crossbow bolts. Let's see. Oh, looks like I'm going to need to put that down somewhere. Just trying to figure out exactly what I need to keep on me and what I should actually just store away here. So that's really what I'm kind of going through. Beer is a good thing for trading. I don't have a rifle yet, so steroids, I'll trade that off. We'll just kind of go from there. Let's see, forged steel. Eggs I'll leave here because if I can, I'm going to try and... right now, this is just a kind of catch-all spot to put things until I get things set up a little bit better here. Alright, so I need some more arrows. Now, one of the mods I have in here, so I'm going to sit here and I think it does like 30 times or whatever. So or 15 times or whatever. And all the crafting goes a lot faster. So between me and my friends, as we've played this numerous times, we're kind of down to the point of let's just try and get a lot of this stuff in as fast as we can. So in those regards, a lot of the mods kind of reflect a lot of that. And I have not really looted the house. And I got some berries here. Cabinets are all kind of full. Get that out of there. Nothing there for me. And then chairs. I don't really need the chairs here. The table. Now I could do one of two things. I could either just pick the chairs up, or I could just destroy them outright. Usually I pick them up, and then if I really want them from decoration or whatever, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just kind of scrap them here. So, okay. Search cardboard box here. Got some stone. Got some corn. Kind of take everything I can take here. Get me some metal. And as you can see out here, because I'm down to the point I have to locate a trader, so that's the closest trader we have. And this is kind of more the least efficient way to actually kind of, making a shovel work a lot better, but at the moment I'm just kind of doing this. And of course, okay. No. And there we are. Alright, well, I guess that solves that whole question. So, I get some blocks down here, cover this up so I don't have zombies trying to come down on my head. Looks like I will have to start coming up with some cobblestone rocks. And as you can see, I'm like, what, level 68 already. So I'm just kind of really zooming through levels here. And I'm hungry again. Looks like I had some potatoes. Corn seed in here. Alright. And some berries there. So I kind of go back and forth on this, and you'll kind of notice whether I'm using a mouse or if I'm doing the controller. So right now I'm using the controller, but sometimes when I'm just kind of flipping through the menus and that, I will grab the mouse and we will go from there. One thing I did not put down yet, before I leave, I really do want to. We have a roof up here, so, or not a roof, but a second floor. And one of the things with parkour, and I do this quite often, so I can still reach up here because I got the parkour with the mod in here. So doing it in this way, there we are. There we go. Okay. Taking out some of those pieces there. I don't have the zombies kind of trying to come through. They're kind of stopped from coming through here. So that means if I die and they happen to break into the house, I don't have to worry about them actually kind of demolishing everything on me here. And what I might do here is I might actually put up some different cupboards or some different lock boxes or something like that along the way. And then we'll just kind of add to all of that. Who knows? I mean, this is just a temporary base. This is just kind of a quick setup. But as it is, I'd like to try and have it as good of a setup as I can have, at least to start with. So we have a base start here. Getting the zombies out. We have a pickup truck here. I got to search. And then we'll just go on to the trader. Now, with me having leveled my character up here a little bit, I do have a lot of stamina. And I do recover stamina pretty good. Give him a headache here, take his loot, and away we go. So, traveling does go a lot faster because of the mods that we have in here. And I know I'm mentioning it because if you're not running this with any of these mods, and you're not going to have the same outlook on the game as I do. And I was just playing this on the Xbox, and it hasn't been updated nearly as much as what this is. And the fact that I also have the extra content in here, that makes this a lot nicer to be able to run. For me and the guys, it makes it a lot funner to run, a little easier for certain things, and then we'll get together for a night and we'll start over, and then we'll just kind of see what we can do. And who knows, it'll just become a map that we just kind of run with. The other thing is instead of having zombies coming out for the Horde Night every 7 days, we usually give ourselves 10 days. And we just kind of go from there. And as you can tell, I keep picking up as many, or looting all the birds' nests that I find, mainly so that way I can get feathers, and if I can get eggs, I'll use the eggs. So here we have a nice little town, and we can either go back to our base, come into town, loot things, or we can decide that we want to build something here in the town, and we will take over a facility here in town. So, um, to say it in this regard, 7 Days to Die here really is a great creator platform for me, for doing like some of my role-playing games or whatever. Right now we're doing Fallout, so to sit here and say what would a Fallout town look like, after whatever, this would have some of that look to it. So it does give me that ability to kind of come up with some of this. Some of the ideas can be shared from here onto something else. Otherwise, it's just fun getting together with the guys in that, because we can't physically get together, and that's always fun. At least to sit here and say, hey, just let's meet up for just a little bit, and we'll go from there. All right, so yep, I know exactly where we are at this point. All right. So this is a Trader Jen. Now they do have different traders. Each trader, if you're not familiar with this, and if you are, this is just a repeat, and you've already heard this like 5 million
You got
times
the dukes.
before.
I'll make the time.
So we have the very pleasant-looking Trader Jen, and we're going to go look in our inventory. And if we want, we can click on our own stuff here, and then I can sell. So I can try and get myself some money here. So now I have 21 casino tokens, and we can just kind of go from that point. Here, all the things I don't really need. Camping chair, no sale price. Paintbrush here. I don't need the polymers at the moment, so I'll sell those off. And you just kind of go through there. What do you feel you really need? What don't you need? We can just kind of do this a little bit, get ourselves a little bit of money. Get 26 arrows. I can make quite a bit of arrows here. Alright, so I think that's about as much as I'm going to sell off at the moment. And as you can see, I've got my entire inventory all done up here, so I can easily do that. And then we have all the different books here for learning. Usually we start looking at some of the other things here. We'll do a cook grill, cooking pot, water filter. Yeah, I can't afford a water filter. Let's see. What else could I do to maybe get a water filter? Pipe pistol. Cement. Yeah, I just don't see myself having all that much that I can really sell to really get that. Water filters we're going to need for trying to get water here in the near future. So if for nothing else, we at least have a
I
start
hope
here.
you get feeling better.
Okay. Now, going through Trader Jen here and a lot of the others, there is this outlying area, and there are areas where you can loot some stuff. So, here, I'm going to loot the bookshelf, and we can find some paper, garbage cans, and if you really want to, you can kind of go through a lot of this. You can kind of hammer away at this. Nope. You can search, but you can't hammer. You can't kill anything in there. You can't kill each other if you have it set up for player versus player areas. All of that. And get some more arrows going. I know I'm about to have a little bit of combat here. I always have in the past. I've always found a couple zombies in this area. And apparently today I'm a liar, so I don't have any. Which is fine. It's like doing anything else. You know, you're sitting there saying, oh, yep, we always have something here, and today's going to be the day that we don't. So, so this is just going to be a quick little starter video. You know, I think what we'll do is we'll maybe run a couple more. And we'll kind of go through some of this, and then we can transfer some of these ideas onto like our role-playing games and stuff like that. Ooh, 3rd Division Police Department, 3rd Division. So we have a police department here. We should be able to find some guns and ammo. My parkour, if I can speak correctly, really comes in handy to get up these tall walls. So for people that have found this game and thinking that, yeah, I don't know if I like it, it is a lot of fun. At least in my mind, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the game. I really find a lot of fun and enjoyment out of it. Okay. Alright, well, I got a couple other things here. Oh, I'm clicking arrow. Alright, so, here we are. We can get some meat from here. Or tallow, at least. And we could start, once we get the tallow, then we can start making more torches, so we can light up our areas. And I know I've been in this town before in one of my other maps. We were running around here, so it was kind of surprising that we end up here to start with. Uh-oh. That was not as good as I was thinking it would be. And now I'm going to need antibiotics too. There we are. Oh. If I hit the right button, it kind of helps here. Okay, so I have herbal antibiotics. We're going to use those. They actually help get rid of the infection here. I need the food. I can do eggs. At least that'll give me something, hopefully. And then, unfortunately, I don't really see any meat on my character. Got that. Yeah, I just don't see any meat. Oh, I did have that I could have sold. We're going to worry about that a little later. Right now I need to get some meat, so... see what we can do to get some food. And a nice thing, unlike, you know, doing like a Fallout or whatever, all these buildings are kind of lootable, which is the one thing I really do enjoy out of games like this. I mean, you can go into any building, you can kind of do whatever you want here. I guess that's the part that draws me into doing a game like this. I love doing the Fallout games, but on the other hand, when you have every building available to loot or modify or whatever else, that really does get to be a good selling point in my mind. Alright. We have zombies out here. That should be some meat. Alright, and the other thing that we have turned up here is yeah, I think I got food of them. They get meat. Yeah, here we are. 35 raw meat. So at least now when I go back, I should be able to cook up some meat. So, and that's what we're gonna do. We'll go back. We'll get some meat, and then we will. I think something's upset with me. There's one. Spider zombie somewhere. There he is. And a snake. Alright, I'm gonna avoid the snake and the spider zombie for the moment. Hightail it out of here. We'll get back, and then we're gonna call it it. Just a short video. We'll try and get this posted up here maybe over the weekend, because I'm doing this during the week here and trying to get done a little ahead of time. We can have some fun with this. Another bird's nest. More arrows in the making. All right. And now I'm up to a level 101. It doesn't take all that long the way I have my settings done in this game. But we do it mainly because a lot of the time, the way a lot of this works is your level determines as to what you can and cannot craft in this game. So that's why we really have it cranked up the way we do. And doing this just for the fun. You know, it's not like I'm online trying to cheat against other people or whatever. It's just me playing the game. So I'm not a big one for playing the online against other people or whatever. I'd rather be working with people instead of against people. So I don't have much of an issue doing it this way. Like most gamers or whatever, I've gone through the phase of doing all the Call of Duties and all that stuff, but I really don't care to do those anymore. They don't really interest me all that much anymore. I don't know why, or what to call it. If it's to say, I don't really want to say it's like a maturing thing or whatever, but I guess I'll say it's one of those things of having run into enough people that do cheat in those games. I just don't have any desire to kind of go along with it. And like I said, doing the mods I have, I don't do that on games where I'm playing against other people. That's never, you know. Doing the mods here for creating and being able to create all the things that we're creating, that's one thing, but it's not to sit here and mod a game and then become a god and try and do over other people or anything. So let's see here. Now we can try and do, I don't have any wood in there. That might be part of my problem. I need to have some wood in there if I can find some. I know I got it on my, there it is. For whatever reason, I'm just blind and cannot see them. Alright, so we can do bacon and eggs, which work out really nice. We can get 3 of those going. Bacon and eggs. Turn on. And I can't do it because I don't have something level up enough. But that's always fun. Alright, well, let's try and get some. Alright, I'm gonna do this with a mouse here. Alright, water. Get some water cooked. Boiled egg. Charred meat. We'll see what we have to do here real quick. Let's see. It's got to be under here. And that's... the way that they had redone the game, and this is probably where I'm kind of running into an issue. You need to find some of the magazines in order to do level certain things up. So you're still kind of limited as to how you can level some things up, which is fine. It's part of the game mechanics that they have. Although we had enjoyed just being able to level up a character and being able to cook whatever it was. Let's see. So here, these are all the books here, and you just kind of go through all that. Same thing there. Let's see, we have that all tapped out. These are all checked. Club. Alright. Oops. And this isn't even going to guarantee that I'm going to be able to have everything, or do everything here. This would be our last. Because you still have to unlock some of the stuff with magazines. So, but we're going to get her done. I'll probably edit some of this out or whatever. Or so. Alright. And what we'll do here is we'll just kind of end this. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you in the next video. And have a good time. Hope you have a good time.